Hey guys, what is up? Stickboy here, back again for another reaction, and it's been kind of a rough week for me, but I am back, as I kind of expected. After I finished RWBY Volume 3, I did kind of get sick there for a while. Missed an entire week of work, and yeah, it was a pretty crappy week for me, but I seem to be on the mend. Don't know what was going on. I know I lost my voice. I had, headaches. I was tired, dizzy, and I had, honestly, the symptoms were pretty suspicious, but the COVID test was negative. So I don't know. I don't know what's been going on, but I'm kind of glad that it's starting to, that I've started to turn the corner, because hasn't been fun. But anyways, enough of that. We're ready to get back into some more RWBY, and I am very excited to get back into this because I'm starting to enjoy it. I'm starting to really get into it. The first two volumes, I think it was interesting, but there was so much information being thrown at me, I think, and I was also in the middle of other series at the same time, and I really wasn't able to compartmentalize everything into what was going on. But getting into Volume 3, I felt like I really got a lot better familiar with the characters, with the world building and everything, so I did get a lot more invested, and I think that Volume 4 is going to be even more of that. I did watch the World of Remnant videos, all 16 of them, because I looked on there, and apparently all of them were released either before or during Volume 4, so I feel like I was caught up enough to see them all. And actually, this seems like really good timing for it, because Beacon has fallen, and the students are kind of scattered, and they're kind of going out, they're kind of venturing out, so it seemed like a really good time, especially the videos describing the four kingdoms and the geography of the area. So now I kind of have an idea of all of that. I know somebody asked me to react to those a while back. I didn't record my reactions to those, and I did that for three logical reasons, really. One is that they're kind of informational videos, almost like a tutorial to a video game or something. They're just backstory and lore, and I knew that I would find myself just sitting there listening and paying attention, and probably rewinding and reabsorbing stuff. And so I felt like that wouldn't make for very much of a commentary. So that was one reason. And for another reason, they were short. They're short little videos. They're anywhere from 3 to 6 minutes a piece, and so I would want to get at least half of them, at least 8 of them, into one video, and that's just a lot of video editing. It's a lot of piecing together for not a whole lot of commentary. So it didn't make a whole lot of sense. And then add to that the fact that I was basically without a voice for 3 days this week, and yeah, it just didn't make a whole lot of sense. So that does get us in really good position, though, to go into Volume 4, which is what we're about to do. So, yeah, RWBY has joined the remains of Team Juniper, and Yang has stayed at home, and Weiss has been taken by her dad back home, and Blake is on the run. So the 4 members of Team RWBY are kind of scattered, so RWBY has joined what's left of Team Juniper, like I said, and they are going to find, hopefully they're going to find their friends. So let's see what happens here as this gets started. Here we go. This is called The Next Step, appropriately titled. Alright, here we go in 3, 2, 1, play. Create. This looks like where we left off at the end of Volume 3. We have a Grim. Some sort of a Grim here. Once again, we have even better animation quality. That's interesting. So do the Grim do they crawl up out of those, are those pools or are those holes? Those are holes, aren't they? Huh. But this is the area that villain was in, though, whose name that I'm not sure that I know yet. Yeah, almost looks like Mordor from Lord of the Rings a little bit. Okay, we've got Mercury and Emerald. Looking fairly horrified. And who do we have here? We have Cinder.
Yes, yes. Please keep your posse in check.
Okay, do we have some sort of a
You hear
Legion
that?
of Doom here?
Silence. I have half the mind to thank the little girl that bested you.
If I were you, I'd hunt her down. Find her, and... well, she took your eye, didn't she?
Hey, what happened to Cinder? I know she got messed up pretty bad with that white light, whatever RWBY
Pathetic.
did.
Why did you eat?
Okay, yeah. This person here. This is obviously our big villain.
Watts. Do you find such malignance necessary?
I apologize, ma'am. I'm not particularly fond of failure.
Then I see no reason for your cruelty towards young Cinder. She's become our Fall Maiden, destroyed Beacon Tower, and most importantly, killed dear Ozpin.
Really?
So I'm curious, to what failures are you referring?
Well, the girl with the silver eyes.
Yes. We've dealt with their kind before. How is it a novice was able to best one of us?
My thoughts exactly. Even without her new power, it should have been effortless.
It is because of the Maiden's power. Make no mistake, Cinder. You hold the key to our victory. But your newfound strength brings with it a crippling weakness. Which is why you will remain by my side as we continue your treatment. Dr. Watts. You are to take Cinder's place and meet with our informant in Mistral.
Very good.
Okay.
Tyrion, I want you to continue your hunt for the Spring Maiden.
Gladly.
And Hazel, I'm sending you to the leader of the White Fang. Adam Torres has arranged the meeting. The boy continues to prove loyal. Ensure that Sienna Khan feels the same.
As you wish.
Oh. Speak, child.
That looks painful.
She wants to know... What about the girl?
What about her? Seems to me like this is Cinder's problem, not ours.
Now, you guys are
That's
supposed to be
enough.
on the same team, right?
Tyrion,
Yes, my lady?
Spring can wait. Find the girl that did this to Cinder.
I think that's what he wanted to hear. Does he know who she is?
Because of your efforts, Beacon has fallen. And Haven will be next.
Eye for an eye.
That guy's got some issues. Okay, we got another new character. There's not been any intro yet. Not been anything for me to sync the audio with. Alright, who are you? Okay.
I'm just saying, there's more members of Juniper in the team than Ruby. It just makes sense to go with that one.
But Junior isn't a color.
Ugh, how can I be more clear? 1, 2, 3. That's more than 1.
But we're helping Ruby with her objective. Wouldn't that make her the leader?
Guys, we need to focus.
These aren't the important questions.
Also, Junior is way cooler.
Exactly!
So it's either Junior or Ranger. But, yeah, again,
It's here.
these are not the important questions. Well, where did that come from?
Landing strategy!
Let's get that thing off her.
Alright, gotta have a fight scene.
Don't forget me!
We need to draw its attention away from Ruby.
Could use some help!
This thing seems really random.
Gotta get in closer.
My blades don't hurt him.
Crap! How about this?
That wasn't terribly effective either. Oh, that was
You'll
painful.
be fine without a weapon. You're the strategist.
That's it!
Yeah, that would be a fractured skull. Is he just gonna grow his arm back?
Uh-oh.
That seems a little unfair.
His arm is a tree! His arm is a tree!
His arm is a tree.
Big mistake!
Well, now you can kill it with fire, right?
Big mistake!
It'll burn out eventually.
Okay, how do we do this?
His body is too thick to break through.
It doesn't care about its body,
Plus, it can keep stabbing you limbs.
but it's protecting its face.
We
It's
can't break
the
it.
eye.
If we knocked all of its limbs off at once, then went for the...
Take its eye out.
Guys, I got it! We hit it! Harder!
Is that it?
No, seriously! It's trying to keep us from its face. If we kill the limbs, we'll have a shot to kill the whole thing!
All right. Come on, team. Let's do this. Yeah.
Right.
So take all 4 limbs at once,
Red, left. RWBY,
and then
right.
take a shot
Nora,
at the
ready to try out
eye.
the new upgrade? Right. Then I will... Tank! Over here!
I feel like this entire scene is just to show off the fighting animation. Because otherwise this creature is completely random. Hey, you're letting him get away. Maybe. Nice.
Another victory for Team Junior. All right, okay, Ren, I think you're onto something. It's just not sounding great anymore.
We truly can't thank you enough.
Just doing our job, sir.
That Geist had been plaguing our village
Oh, okay.
for weeks. We were beginning to wonder if we'd have to relocate.
Now it's
Well,
making
we
more
are on
sense.
our way to Mistral. You can always come along with us if you don't feel safe.
I take it you're not from these parts. Anima is a large continent. I'm afraid our people would never survive the long trek to Mistral. It may be safer in the kingdoms, but we prefer our way of life. I just wish we could pay you more.
Our previous arrangement is more than sufficient.
Okay.
There you go, son. It's gonna be heavier than you used to, but you'll thank me the next time you go up against a set of claws.
Wow. I don't know what to say.
Don't gotta say anything. Just put it on. I'll go get the rest.
So, what are you waiting for?
Oh, right. Guess I was gonna grow out of it eventually.
A sign of progress.
Progress. What is it?
What is that?
What, my hoodie? I've always had this.
Have you?
It's got a cute little bunny with it!
It's Pumpkin Pete, from the cereal.
What did you do? Send it a box top for a prize?
Yeah, 50.
Oh, come on, Ruby.
suppose we don't have to grow out of everything.
The other two apparently are used to that.
That was some fine metal you brought me. Accents the white nicely. Where'd you get it from?
Okay.
From a friend.
Oh, okay. That piece was always covering it up. Well, there you go.
It cleans up all right, don't you think?
He certainly does.
I still think a grenade launcher would have really brought the look together. Nothing's gonna stop Team Ranger now. Team Junior.
Still not a color.
Doesn't matter what we're called. As long as we're together.
You kids sure you won't stick around?
Ranger and Junior, neither one of those are colors.
Sorry, but we've got another mission. Make it to Haven Academy, no matter what.
We've heard the next village over has a working airship.
No way to know for sure.
No.
Scroll signals were bad enough out here when Beacon Tower was still up. Haven't heard from Ch.1 Village in a while.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Now I know from the World of Remnant videos that Mistral is across a
Food.
across a sea.
Water?
Check.
How about ammo?
So
Locked and loaded. Thank you, Schneed Dust Company.
Got the map?
Red's got it.
they're gonna have to go east and cross water.
Wait, what?
Guys, please tell me you're joking. Guys. Guys. Guys.
Nope.
Oh, hey, there's Weiss.
Yes?
I guess we're gonna
Pardon the interruption, Miss Schnee, but your father wishes to speak to you.
gonna check in on her.
Thank you, Klein.
Okay. Oh, so we are gonna get this. Just be like a fairy tale. It's pretending. I did manage to memorize that part from downloading all of these. It just means I've got to go all the way to the end to sync the audio. There's Blake. There's Yang. Now, I did get spoiled on one thing in the process of downloading these. It was kind of unavoidable, but I did see that Yang does eventually get like a mechanical arm, but I don't consider that a very devastating spoiler because I literally called that like 2 minutes after I saw her with the arm missing. So, like, as soon as I got done with the feeling sorry for her part, I was just like, well, with all the prosthetic technology, they could just give her a, something like what Mercury has. So that was not a shock, and I completely expected that. So seeing that really isn't all that devastating because, yeah, I was totally expecting that to happen at some point. I don't know where it happens, but I do know that it happens somewhere. So, but nonetheless, we're going to move on to episode 2. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and call them episodes because on Rooster Teeth's site they start calling them episodes later. So Anyways, this one is called Remembrance. So, let's go ahead and pull this up, if it'll let me. There we go. Okay. Bear with me, guys. This isn't very cooperative. I'm gonna have to. Let's try this again. My computer is kind of temperamental. Alright, here we go. Sorry about that. Let's get this back to the beginning here, if we can. Boy, this thing's just full of gremlins tonight. What the heck? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on here. I can't seem to rewind this all the way to the beginning. Okay. Alright, so, you know what? I'm going to take a little break and figure out what the heck's going on here. And then I'll come back whenever I get this little mess figured out. Alright, be back in a bit. And I'm back. Okay, looks like we've got the bugs worked out there. So we're ready to go into Volume 4, Chapter 2, Episode 2, whatever. This is called Remembrance. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, play. Used to feel like a fairy tale. Now it seems just pretending. Alright. Are we Team Ranger or are we Team Junior? I feel like they're probably going to go with Ranger. Honestly. It just makes more sense. What's your name? Probably going to say it sooner or later. I might have missed it, but still don't know her name. And I figure Weiss is going to eventually learn to summon. It looks like she got the hang of it just a little bit, like the beginnings of it. Looks like she got into it just a little bit at the end of Volume 3. But we are going to check in on Weiss, speaking of. And I feel like she is not happy to be back home.
Good afternoon, sister. A pleasure to see you out of your room for a change.
I see the white hair runs in the family.
Hello, Whitley. You're in a cheery mood today.
Klein made crepes for breakfast.
What do you want?
I heard Father shouting with someone in his study earlier.
Mother?
No, she's already drinking in the garden. I think it was a man. I just wanted to warn you. I heard he had asked to speak with you.
I'll be fine.
I know you will. You're strong, like winter.
You never liked winter.
True, but you can't deny her resolve.
You seem different.
And you've been gone. I'll have you know I didn't stop growing while you were away at Beacon. Anyway, good luck with Father.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, so there were 3 siblings. Seems like a really vulnerable way to sleep.
We're lost.
We're not lost. The next town is Shio. My family used to visit it all the time.
Oh yeah. Don't you have like 4 sisters?
7.
Okay.
You know, that actually explains a lot.
Wait, what do you mean?
So, what did you guys do there?
Oh, all sorts of stuff. Over here is a great hiking trail, and over here is where we went camping all the time. I got my own tent because I was special. Also,
Or
so
you
my
were the
sisters
only-
would stop braiding my hair.
Or you're the only boy.
Yeah, they just kept doing pigtails, but personally I think I'm more of a warrior's wolf tail kind of guy.
That's just a ponytail.
I stand by what I said.
Yeah.
Guys?
What?
What happened to this place? Hey, don't drop your map. I mean, you're gonna need that. Looks like this place got burned down, doesn't it?
There could be survivors.
Over here.
Well, this escalated fast.
Huntsman.
What happened? Who killed all of these people?
Bandits. The whole tribe.
Hmm.
And with all the panic. Grim.
Okay.
All right, we can get him to the next village and try to find a doctor there.
Yeah, Red and I can take turns carrying him.
I don't know if he'll make it.
He will. He has to.
If we get going now, his chances will be better. I can run ahead and look for help.
Guys,
No good.
Should we bury him?
We should go. It's not safe here.
Ren,
He may have a point.
it'll be okay.
I'm just tired of losing everything.
Was his whole family here, or just part of it? Well, that's a clue. Some sort of a clue.
I'm not talking about the good of my company. I'm talking about the good of us, our entire
Suzanne.
kingdom.
That is a
She's
low
really giving off
garbage
Elsa
moment.
vibes.
I beg your pardon.
Moping along like that.
Will you please just hear me out?
You are a trusted friend and ally to this family, James. But what you're suggesting is absurd.
You are blowing it out of proportion.
The council will never agree to it.
You forget. I hold 2 seats on the council.
Your dust embargo has already
Really?
cost me millions. I can promise you I have not forgotten.
So this is about you.
It's all about money.
Vishni, my apologies. I should have been gone.
It's okay.
You would think.
We'll continue this at another time.
You wouldn't think her dad would have summoned her in the middle of that
Clyde
discussion.
will show you out. Don't worry. I know the way. Until next time, John. Please know, you always have a home at Atlas Academy, Vishnu. We'll be back in session before you know it.
Okay.
Did you forget your manners while you were away?
She hasn't even had time to say anything yet.
No, Father. I'm sorry.
Can you believe there are still people in the world that blame Atlas for what happened to Beacon? To Vale?
Well, they weren't there.
No wonder Ironwood wasn't stripped of his rank. I suppose the council trusts him. For better or worse.
I trust him.
Thanks to him, Atlas is forbidden from exporting dust to other kingdoms. A precautionary measure, as he puts it, until we're certain no one is going to declare war. How anyone could possibly find that to be sound logic is beyond me. Which is why the Schnee Dust Company will be holding a charity concert in the coming weeks. We need to show the people of Remnant that we are on their side. That we are all victims of the fall of Beacon.
That's wonderful news.
I know.
I can
I think
kind
it
of
would make a lot
understand
of
why
people
you
happy if you
might not want to have dust being shipped around if...
Many forget that you were there. My own daughter, a Schnee, on the grounds defending another kingdom. We need to remind them. And we need to show them that the Schnee family is just as strong as ever.
Are you asking me if I'd like to sing, or telling me?
I think it would make a lot of people happy.
I'll start practicing.
That's my girl.
Can she sing? I mean, we have...
Hot coffee, Miss Schnee? I
We
always
have
find he keeps
music,
his
you know,
bloody cool.
in this show, so...
Thank you, Klein.
You know what I think?
I think it's to balance out all his hot air.
Klein?
Yeah. Cover your mouth, dude.
There's nothing happy than sweet thing.
Thank you, Klein.
Alright. More nightmares for Ruby?
John!
Something about John? This is interesting. What are the little glowing things?
All right,
we still
John.
got,
Just like we practiced.
still got
Follow
Hero on his
these
phone.
instructions. Shield up. Keep your grip tight. Don't forget to keep your front foot forward. Ready? Go. Again. And again. Okay. Now, assuming you aren't cheating, we can take a break.
You know he misses her a lot.
It can be frustrating. And it can feel like so much effort to progress such a small amount. But I want you to know that I'm proud of you. I've never met someone so determined to better themselves. You've grown so much since we started training. And I know this is just the beginning. John, I want you to know that I'm just happy to be a part of your life. I'll always be here for you, John. All right, John. Just like we practiced. Follow these instructions. Shield
Sleep
up.
sooner or later.
Keep your grip tight. Don't forget to keep your front foot forward. Ready? Go. Again. And again.
You think he is doing that because he needs to practice, or do you think he's doing that because he needs to hear her voice? He hasn't let her go yet. Could certainly be either or, couldn't it? Alright, well, I think that's a good place to stop for tonight. That's the end of episode 2. The next one is called Of Runaways and Stowaways, so that kind of brings up images of Blake, because she ran away, so I'm thinking maybe we might see Blake coming up in the next couple of episodes. So, yeah, interesting stuff. I know there was a lot of points there where I didn't say a whole lot, but there was a lot of stuff to take in, and a lot of places where there just wasn't a whole lot to say. But this is getting really interesting, and it looks like, yeah, like if they're on a journey to Mistral, then they're going to have to cross water because there's, it's on a different continent. So it'll be interesting to see how they do that. And again, it looks like we're gonna check in on Blake here coming up in the next couple episodes. So I'll be getting on those pretty soon, and hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Until next time, I am Stickboy, and I will see you guys later.